Okay, Jess, explain this to me. Why do you always take an hour to get ready when we're just going to the grocery store? Are you expecting to bump into your soulmate in the produce aisle?
First of all, rude. Second of all, you never know who you're going to meet. What if I run into an ex? I can't look like I just rolled out of bed.
Jess, you're literally wearing a hoodie that says, I'd rather be napping. Super glam.
Excuse me, this hoodie is a vibe. And at least I don't wear socks with sandals like some people.
Hey, socks with sandals are underrated. It's called comfort meets practicality. Fashion is subjective, okay?
Sure, if your fashion inspiration is a retired dad at a barbecue. By the way, why do you always insist on getting the squeaky shopping cart? It's like you're auditioning for the world's noisiest orchestra.
Oh, that's on purpose. I like to add a little drama to my grocery runs. Plus, it keeps people out of my way. It's strategic.
Oh, it's strategic, all right? Strategically embarrassing.
Speaking of embarrassing, do you remember last week when you accidentally waved at that guy, thinking he was your old high school crush?
Ugh, don't remind me. I thought it was Eric. But no, it was just some random dude who probably thinks I'm a total weirdo now.
To be fair, you're not entirely wrong.
Wow. Okay. Coming from the guy who once tripped over a wet floor sign while holding a coffee and still tried to play it cool.
That was an accident. The floor betrayed me. Besides, I saved most of the coffee, so that's a win in my book.
Sure, if we're grading on a curve. Speaking of coffee, why do you always order the most complicated drinks? The baristas look at you like you're speaking an alien language.
Hey, I just know what I like. Venti, half calf, sugar-free vanilla, oat milk latte, extra foam, no whip. Simple.
Simple? That's a whole essay, Chris. Meanwhile, I just say, black coffee, please.
That's because you're boring. Black coffee is like the beige paint of beverages.
And your drink order is like a circus act in a cup. I'm surprised you don't ask them to sprinkle glitter on top.
Glitter would be a nice touch, actually. Why don't they offer that?
Because it's coffee, not arts and crafts. Anyway, do you think we're weird for having full-on debates about this kind of stuff?
Oh, definitely. But that's what makes us fun. Like, remember that time we argued for an hour about the best way to eat pizza?
Obviously, it's folding it. Who has time for a knife and fork?
Folding it is for amateurs. You've got to savor each bite. Knife and fork is the way to go if you have any self-respect.
Says the guy who eats cereal out of a mug.
That's called innovation. Why dirty a bowl when a mug works just as well?
Innovation or laziness? I'll let the audience decide. What do you guys think? Mug or bowl? Let us know.
All right, since we're on the topic of weird habits, why do you organize your snacks by color? Are you secretly filming an ad for Skittles?
It's called aesthetics, Chris. Don't act like you didn't appreciate how pretty the pantry looked when I was done.
It did look nice, I'll give you that. But it lasted, what, 2 days? Then you destroyed it looking for a granola bar.
Okay, that's fair. But let's talk about your pantry. Why do you hoard hot sauce? You have enough bottles to open a hot sauce museum.
Hot sauce is life. You can put it on anything. Eggs, pizza, popcorn.
Popcorn?
Don't knock it till you try it. It's a game changer.
All right, audience, weigh in on this one. Hot sauce on popcorn, genius or madness?
It's genius, obviously. Anyway, what's your guilty pleasure snack?
Easy. Chocolate-covered pretzels. Sweet and salty perfection.
Not bad. Mine's those neon orange cheese puffs. They're so bad for you, but they're so good.
Your fingers always look like they've been attacked by a highlighter after you eat those.
Worth it. So, what's the weirdest food combo you've ever tried?
Peanut butter and pickles. Don't judge me.
Too late. That sounds horrifying.
It's actually amazing. Don't knock it till you try it.
Fine, but only if you try hot sauce on popcorn.
Deal. All right, let's switch gears. What's your most embarrassing moment from high school?
Oh, easy. The time I accidentally called my teacher Mom in front of the whole class. The laughter still haunts me.
Classic. Mine was when I fell off the stage during the school play. I was supposed to make this dramatic exit, and instead, I face planted.
Iconic. All right, here's a question for the audience. What's your most embarrassing moment? Share it with us. We need to feel better about our own disasters.
Yeah, make us feel less alone in our awkwardness. So, Chris, if you could go back in time and give your teenage self one piece of advice, what would it be?
Don't get that bowl cut. It wasn't as cool as you thought it was.
Oh, I'd love to see a picture of that.
Over my dead body. What about you?
I'd tell myself to stop stressing about stuff that doesn't matter. Like, nobody remembers what you wore to prom, you know?
Except me. I remember because your dress was bright orange and you looked like a traffic cone.
And yet, I still looked better than you in that rented tuxedo that was 2 sizes too big.
Chris, touche. Okay, here's a deep one for the audience. If you could give your teenage self advice, what would it be? Think about it. We'll wait.
Jessica. And while you're thinking, let me just say, Chris, that you've come a long way since the bowl cut days.
Chris, thanks, Jess. And you've come a long way since the traffic cone dress. Kind of.
Jessica. Wow. So backhanded. All right, let's wrap this up with one last question for everyone. What's one weird or funny thing about your daily life that makes you, well, you? Share it with us. We're dying to know.
Chris. And remember, if it involves socks with sandals or glitter coffee, you're automatically on my team.
Jessica. Or if it's about color coded snacks and peanut butter pickles, you're on mine. Let the battle begin.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with your friends. And if you don't want to miss out on more content like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Your support means the world to me and helps me create even better content for you. See you in the next video. Take care.